Hey guys, this is my first ever video on here. This isn't going to be posted, don't think, because I mean look at me right now, like I'm not going to post this shit. This is just basically me getting like used to the camera and stuff. Again, like I'm not going to post this, so like yeah. But today I am going to be going to my mum's house because she needs me to go there because I think some people are like checking like the radiator in a house or something. So I have to be there because she's at work. Otherwise, no one else is going to be able to go there, and apparently it's like a mandatory thing. So I don't really know what to wear. I'm probably just going to wear something basic because, you know, I'm not going anywhere like nice. So I'm probably just going to wear something like basic that I've already worn this week. So let's go into my other room and see if I've got anything. Also, this room is a mess. I wear these, like, I wouldn't even call them jorts to be honest, because they are so long, and I think these are a small. And yeah, it actually doesn't say on here, but I'm pretty sure I got a small. So yeah, but they are like enormous on me. But like, and they also leave like little cotton balls from like inside the like the material inside. It just leaves like a cotton material. Like you see that, like there's already some balls on there as well. And second, like they get stuck in my corridor. The first time I wore these, there was so much cotton all over these corridors. It was insane. Okay, I'm gonna wear this shirt that my lovely friend Joy made me. If you guys didn't know, that's FKA Twigs on the front. Okay, well if I post it, shout out to Joy for making this shirt for me. She gave it to me as a birthday gift, and I think it was a birthday gift actually. No, she gave it to me on Christmas because we did like a Secret Santa thing in like a group at school. Also, I'm gonna wear this hoodie from Skims. It's like this, I don't really know how to describe it, like it's like just a green hoodie basically. And it is a women's small, I think. Yeah, it's a small. And this hoodie is like it comes very small on me, so I have to keep pulling it down all the time, which is kind of like embarrassing and annoying. But like, it looks cute. I like the colour. Why not? I should have gotten a medium, but you know. See, this is what I mean. I have to keep pulling it down. I can't even like lift my shoulders without it going up. Whatever. Also, guys, look how messy my hair is today. Well, I didn't sleep with my bonnet, but still, it was already a mess last night when I went to sleep. I also did have a nap before I went to sleep yesterday. So that's probably why my hair was a mess, because I don't think it was that bad when I went to school. So, yeah. I'm in desperate need of a haircut, but the guy that I went to last time, I liked the haircut that he did last time, but it was just, he cut it too short, and that kind of like, and I had like a party 3 days later after I had the haircut, so I was just like, oh, okay. So everyone's gonna know that I have a haircut. If I get something like, this is the thing, like if I get like, I don't know how to say it, like, if I get new shoes and they're like brand new, like I don't like that people can tell that they're new, if that makes sense. I don't really know why, I just don't, but I don't know, that's just like a thing I have. And that goes the same for haircuts. I don't like that if I get like a new haircut, which is like, every time I get a haircut, you can obviously tell, because I usually let it to get like to this stage or a bit longer. Yeah, 10 me would know if I'm not gonna put a picture because I actually like that would kill me. Anyway, I usually let it go to this length and then I have to like, okay, like this is too much now, like it's getting hard to like take care of. So then I usually go and get a haircut by this stage. I used to have trauma of like cutting my hair, not really, but like I just didn't want to cut my hair because the last time I did, it was this woman in the town of where I live, and she like fucked up my hair like completely, like she like, it's like the equivalent of like, I don't know, like she she slapped me in the face then spit in my face. Like I don't really know, like it's basically what that is. Like she played in my face, and then like I started crying in the chair. Mind you, this is like when I was like in year 9, so like 4 years ago maybe. So I was crying in the chair, and then she was like, "What? It's good for school," like to my dad, and I was like, "This fucking bitch!" Like, Like, how, that's also so unprofessional. Like, how are you saying, like, you're trying to justify your haircut when someone's crying in your chair? Like, clearly you didn't do a good job. Just saying. Anyway, I have to brush my teeth now because my train is in 23 minutes. But I have to leave in 13 because it takes me like 10 minutes walking to get there. If I want to walk like peacefully, then I have to leave 10 minutes early. Maybe even 15. But, you know, I'm always late. Every time I go to school, I'm always having to run to the train station. I don't know what it is, but I always end up late. Guys, I decided to change my hoodie to this lovely Addison Rae merch because the other one was really pissing me off and I just didn't want to deal with that right now. So I put this one on, and also the hood on this one because I'm going to put my hood on because I'm not walking around with this mess on my head. So the hood on this one is like, it's bigger, so like it won't be squeezing my head, whereas the other one, it was like very tight and it wouldn't even cover my whole head. I feel like that's fair enough. Right, I've got 5 minutes until I need to leave the house, so I need to brush my teeth really quickly. My dad actually bought this toothpaste yesterday and it's fucking disgusting, don't buy it. It's that one. I don't know if I'm not allowed to be shown that, but it's fucking disgusting, so don't buy it. It tastes like actual shit. Like, it stinks. It doesn't stink, like, it tastes gross. But you know those toothpaste that just taste disgusting? This is what this is, so don't buy it. I'm using it because I have to. I don't know what it is. He never buys, like, good stuff. It's like, anyway. Okay, guys, so I've just brushed my teeth. So I have to put my socks on now, and then I have to go. Oh my god, don't tell me. These socks have a fucking hole in them. Okay, I need to get some other socks. Hold on. Okay, I got some other ones that these are old as hell. I've had these socks for years. I'm pretty sure they're from Next. I mean, I can't really bash them because they've lasted me a long time. So, I mean, there is a hole on the side, but I don't think anyone's going to see that. Okay, I think oh no, I still need to pack a bag of what I want to take, so I also need to spray perfume. If you guys need any perfume recommendations for like masculine perfumes, I use this one. I don't really know what it's called, I just know it's Hugo Boss. And I also know that I need another one because this is running out. But I also have this other Hugo Boss one. It's called, I don't know if this is the name, but it's called Boss Selection. That one, I've not used it. I don't like it as much as this one, so I don't really use it. Oh, I didn't even spray it. Alright guys, just sprayed myself. Ooh, god, I look bad. I just sprayed perfume. So, and it's 49, I have to leave in 1 minute. So let me quickly pack this bag. This is my beat up night bag. So in this, I'm gonna put my lovely MacBook, my iPad, my MacBook charger, which I can just use for any of my stuff. Nasal spray to help me with my allergies because I think they're bad at my mum's house. My hood is now on, so I think that I'm ready to go. So let me just go ahead and put on my slides. Oh my god, it's 51. I've got 9 minutes to get to the station. Let's go. Okay guys, I made it to my stop at the train station. I was gonna vlog me walking to the train station. Oh my god, this wind. I was gonna vlog me walking to the train station, but I found a friend that was lost. He's actually my friend, like he was at the gym near my house. Is there a car coming? I can't tell. Okay, no, I'm just being schizophrenic. But yeah, so I was gonna film, but obviously my friend was there, so I didn't really want to do it while he was there. I also don't know how well you guys can hear me, so if it's a bit like bad, please forgive me. Currently I'm walking to my mum's house. There is no path on this road, so I'm literally in the middle of the road. Like, look at this shit. Like, anyway, I don't really know what I'm gonna do when I get there. I'm kind of hungry, but she told me yesterday she doesn't have any food there, so probably order like McDonald's or something, just because like there's no food and I don't really feel like cooking when I get there. So yeah, it's also like 10 AM, so like it's time for breakfast, but like again, I said she doesn't really eat. She's like kind of like an almond mum, so yeah, so she doesn't really have anything to eat there apart from like healthy almond grain snacks or like shit like that. Anyway, oh, look at this lovely park. It's not really a park, it's just kind of like a field that's way too overgrown. Look at that. Anyway, I think my camera's gonna die soon, so it's at 29%, but it's fine. Oh my god, this wind. I'm planning on doing my eyebrows when I get there, because they are so overgrown. Look at that. My face also looks really puffy today. I don't really know why. It just kind of looks like that always, so yeah. But I feel like I should just kind of like share some of the stuff in my life. Even though this isn't going to be posted, I'm still going to edit it like it's going to be posted, because again, like, I want to get used to it. So I'm in year 13. My birthday is on the 20th of February 2008, so I just turned 18. Oh god, there's a person over there with the dog. Anyway, so I just turned 18 in February. I don't know what to think about that, but yeah. Oh my god, the man's looking at me. It's just so embarrassing. Anyway, yeah, I don't really know how well you guys can hear me, so if I'm speaking quietly and you guys can't hear me, then I'm fucked. I did buy some microphones from like TikTok shop, so I don't even know if they're gonna work on this camera. So in case they don't work, they were only like £12 anyway, but in case they don't work, I'm gonna buy some DJI ones, just because I've heard that they're really good and they're like easy to use. Oh my god. Okay, the man's getting really close, so I'm gonna like start recording again when I'm like on my own. Okay guys, turns out he was just doing a lap of the field. So yeah, he was just doing a lap of the field. I'm currently walking in my mum's neighbourhood, kind of. Again, it's really windy here, so I don't really know if you guys can hear me that well. I've said that like 20 times, but I'm gonna keep saying it again. So yeah, just please forgive me. I did buy microphones, like I said. Oh my god, my mum's calling me. Wait. Okay, amazing news guys. My mum just fucking called me and told me that they rescheduled the thing that I'm going to a house for. So that's just fucking great, because I woke up at like 9 o'clock in the morning for me to be here when I could have slept until like midday. Now I'm irritated because I just came all this way and I'm not even like halfway to her house yet. It's like another 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes ish. And I'm just going to be sat there doing nothing, waiting for no one. I'm just going there for no reason. Okay, now there's someone going to their car right now. That's really embarrassing because I was just like yelling at the camera. Anyway, as I was saying, I turned 18 in February. Tesco lorry. Why do people get deliveries to Tesco? Like, are you really that fucking lazy? You can't just get up and go to Tesco's. Mind you, the Tesco's is like a 5-minute, 10-minute drive-ish from here. Like, it really isn't that serious that you need to get delivery. Like, anyway, it is kind of hot. I'm getting a bit hot now because I'm obviously wearing this massive fuck off hoodie and it's in black as well, so it's not really helping either. But we'll live. This is like kind of a nice neighborhood. Oh my god, this wind. Oh my god, this wind. Actually, I think I've got on like this like setting on the camera that like prevents the wind from making like a lot of noise, but we'll see. Anyways, my camera's on 26%. This camera runs out battery really fast. Like, I thought it would last like a long time, but I guess not. And to be fair, I was already on 40% when I started filming. So anyway, what else does that say? My mom's from Brazil. My dad's from Portugal. I used to live in Brazil. I've lived there on 2 separate occasions. Like, I first moved there in 2014, and we stayed there for around a year. Oh my god, maybe there's another person. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. Anyway, so yeah, and then we moved back in 2015 to, I'm pretty sure we moved back to London, and then we moved to Suffolk. I don't know if you guys can tell by my accent, I've obviously got like an Essex accent, so I'm obviously in Essex now. What else is there to say? Oh yeah, I did move again to Brazil in 2020, like end of 2020 I moved to Brazil during the, I think it was the end of the first lockdown. I remember I just had started year 8, I was shitting myself because I didn't do any of the quarantine work. I remember I got home, me and my mum was sat on this one sofa that we had, and then my dad was sat on the other one. I wasn't really paying attention to what they were saying, but all I remember is my mum asking me, oh, like, do you know what just happened, and da da da. I was like, oh, you guys just separated, and she was like, yeah. So
that was kind of the reason why I moved to Brazil for the second time, because yeah, I was just getting bored of England. Oh my god, there's people there. It turns out I think they're just coming to view the neighborhood, because this is like, it's not a gated area, but like it is a nice area. Like if I flip the camera, you guys will see this is like a nice area with like some nice houses. But anyway, so I moved to Brazil in 2020 after my parents got divorced. I was also just bored of England, so I just kind of wanted to escape for a bit. I didn't think that we were going for that long. We stayed there for like, oh my god, the wind. I think we stayed there for like around 8 months, I'm pretty sure. Also because my granddad was also not very well. I think he suffered a stroke. So like he just, oh, this wind is really gonna piss me off. So yeah, he suffered a stroke, and like he needed my grandma to take care of him like 24/7. Like he couldn't do anything on his own. He couldn't even eat on his own anymore. Like he couldn't even speak either. So yeah, that's also like another reason why my mum wanted to go to Brazil. I went to school there. I went to a private school. I didn't have any friends there. I think I had one friend. I feel like the main reason why I didn't have many friends there was because we were like, it was like quarantine still in Brazil, so we would like have 1 week on online school, then another week would be like you go into the place, and it was like a house near my house. It was like an actual school, but it was like a house. Wait, let me walk past because there's a car here. Yeah, it was like a house, but like I don't really know how to explain it. Like it was like a house school. It was a private school that which you paid to go to, basically. I don't really know how else to explain it. But yeah, so 1 week we were separated into 2 groups, and I was the orange group, I'm pretty sure. And then the other group was the blue group. And like I think literally every week I'd like pray that both of our groups got to stay at home, because I just did not want to I dreaded going into school every single day, because when we have a house in the city that we live in, well, we had, because my dad sold the house. But before, like, because we had tenants living there, I'm pretty sure, so we couldn't go there as soon as we got there. So we had to stay in like an apartment for a bit. And then as soon as we lived far from school, like my mum had to drive me every day. But like as soon as we moved to our house, it was like literally like a 5-10 minute walk, so I could just go, and yeah, it was really easy. Lord. Okay, I'm near my mum's house, but there's like a druggie in the car, and he just smoked a cigarette with the door open. I'll just see you guys when I'm inside. Okay guys, I've made it to my mum's house now. There was a really weird fucking guy, like literally at the top of the road. Like he was just in his car with the door open, smoking a cigarette, and then I walked past and he's just staring at me like what the fuck are you looking at? You should best believe I did not say anything. I didn't say anything because, well, that's a fucking crackhead. I don't really want to risk it. But anyway, I don't really remember what I was saying, but I'm just going to continue from where I think I left off. So yeah, we moved into my house after our tenants left. We stayed there for like a good 8 months-ish, I want to say. I don't know, my mum, I don't know if this is like too much of my business or like my mum's business, but like she was promised a job, and she just they never reached out to her. Like they gave her this job when we were like still in England, like getting ready to leave and stuff. But again, they just never reached out. So she was just kind of like at home doing nothing. But like we went broke. I was going to school, and then every week they'd the state where I used to live in, like they used to like send out like this I don't even know what it was. It was just like a chart of how many like cases in our state of coronavirus and stuff. So then like my school would like send out, because we had like this big WhatsApp group. In Brazil, you call the teachers by their first names. You have their phone numbers. It's not like how professional like how it is in England, but the teaching is like way like higher standard as it is in England. They expect you to know this, and this. Like it's not how easy it is in England, I'd say. Like you have tests every year, and if you flop those tests, then you have to resit the year basically. Good thing that was not my case. To be honest, I did use, actually I don't think AI was like mainstream back then. It was kind of like niche. But anyway, I did like Google all the answers. I think it was like kind of bound that I was not going to fail this year. But anyway, so every week my state would like send out a pie chart of how many cases there would be of the coronavirus and stuff. And then like my school would send out like a massive text saying whether we're going into school or not. And most of the weeks they would just say just stay home because the cases are like a lot. So a lot of the time I just stayed home. I remember one time I it was like a Google Meet thing. I think I had PE class. PE is so stupid. Like, who has online PE? It's some bullshit. Anyway, I think I remember having one week we'd have like theory, and another week we'd have like practical. So I remember one day of the theory bit, I had the Google Meet open, and then I was playing like Royal High because I was like obsessed with Royal High at the time. And then my mum, she just stood behind me because we had like this like, I want to say like an island, but it wasn't like an island. Like our dinner table, I don't really know how to explain it. The layout of our house was like weird, but we had the kitchen. It was like a big kitchen, and then we had like this bench table kind of situation, and that's where I would have my online classes. Then there was behind me, there was like this island, like a slab here, where it was just like a thin island kind of thing, right? It was connected to the wall, and then my mum was just like laying like this on the table, and then I turn around, she's like, "So this is what you're doing. This is what you're doing instead of paying attention in class." Mind you, it was theory PE. What am I doing there? Why am I doing this? Like, it was some bullshit. And then she beat the hell out of me. So, yeah. But I feel like every Latin child has that experience. Like, I actually don't think it's just Latin children. I think like anyone that's like comes from a different background that's like not American. Even some English parents beat their children. But, yeah, like, and then I think it was May, June-ish of 2021, I told my mum that I wanted to go back because it was just not working for me. Like I wasn't enjoying it. I didn't have any friends. My mum's clock just broke. Also, I had my 18th birthday party here. I had like 50 people here. Someone fiddled with my mum's clock and she was pissed. So it's now broken. I'm pretty sure I know who it was, because it happened after everyone had left and it was only the people that were sleeping around. I've not seen him since my birthday party. So anyway. So yeah, May, June-ish of 2021, I told my mum that I just didn't want to stay there anymore. And she got really angry at me. But I feel like she low-key felt that as well, because she wasn't doing anything. Like I feel like she was just bored of staying there. Like the same shit every day. She just wouldn't do anything. And I'm not saying this to like degrade my mum, like I'm just saying this is the truth. Like she just wasn't doing anything. And yeah, like I told her I wanted to go and she got really upset, and she like, I remember her like stomping back in her room. Like I was on the phone with my dad, who is still here by the way. And it's not like my parents are like they hate each other. No, they're like very good friends still. Like sometimes my mum will go around my dad's house and they will talk for like literally ages. Like, they're good friends, which I think is a good thing. I like that because I think it would be way more difficult if my parents, like, hate each other. And I feel like the reason that they broke up was very stupid. Like, I feel like, from what I've heard, I think this could have easily been resolved on both parts. I don't think I'm going to say it because, like, that's kind of, like, private life. But anyway, so, yeah. Okay, anyway. So yeah, when I wanted to leave, we had basically, it was this long thing that like my dad had to send like a letter of consent for me to come back to England. It was this long thing, and he had to send it in the mail from England to Brazil, to the state and city that we live in, which is in the middle of nowhere. Like it's like 3 hours away by car from like the state capital. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. So yeah, it was a long time. I think I waited there for like a month for this letter. I think every single day when the post people would come by, I'd literally like go all the way to the gate, because in Brazil we have gates, not like front porches and stuff. So I'd stand near the gate and be like, "Is there anything for us?" And they'd be like, "No." Until the one day the letter finally came. I don't know if it was something. I can't remember if there was something wrong with it or not. I really can't remember. But I think I'm just going to skip past that bit, because all I remember is coming back to Portugal, because we had to go from Brazil to Portugal, because I think they made us quarantine if we came back to England, they'd make us stay in like the airport hotel and you had to pay for it, and it was really expensive and stuff like that. So we went to Portugal and stayed at my cousin's house, who's my mum's sister's daughter. So yeah, we stayed with her for a bit. I actually quite liked staying there. It wasn't bad at all. Like, I think we stayed there for like 2 weeks, basically for like a free holiday. But yeah, after those 2 weeks were up, we came back to England. My mum had to quarantine at a woman who she's not friends with anymore, so she stayed at her house for like 2 weeks again. And then I stayed at my dad's house. I can't remember what happened after that. Like, I remember losing most of my friends in England because I don't know. Like, I think at one point one of my friends, my best friend from primary school, she just, I don't even remember what happened. Like, we had beef and yeah, we fell out when I was in Brazil, so I've not spoken to her since. Uh, I don't really remember why she was angry with me. I remember not doing anything. I definitely didn't do anything to like upset her. Like, we were still good friends up until when she was like upset for no reason. Anyway, so yeah, and then I also had like this friend group in England, but I think I just kind of like got bored of them because I can't lie, most of them were like weirdos. So I just kind of like stopped talking to them. And then I joined this other secondary school that I went to, literally the secondary school that I stayed in until GCSEs. I was supposed to go sixth form there, but it's like a long story for another video. So yeah, I met a lot of people there, and yeah, I still talk to a lot of people from there, even though I go to a school that is quite far, let's say, from where I used to go. But yeah, I didn't make any friends in Brazil. The one friend that I did make, I think someone posted like a mug of her on her birthday and I screenshotted it. And when I got back to England, like, I think I was on call with my friends and then we just started, I added them to the school group chat and we were just spamming like messages and stuff. Like, it was, at the time it was funny. Not now because, I don't know, I lost any friendships that I had made in that time, I have lost them now. So that's that. But also, everyone had like this epidemic of when I left, everyone cut their hair short. Everyone, boys, girls, everyone had their hair like very, very short. Like, I remember this girl, she had like a bowl cut. It was really funny. And I still talk to my friend group very often, and I still see them very often. My camera's 10% battery remaining. I'm gonna have to wrap it up. Anyway, so yeah, I wouldn't say it was the best experience, especially at that school, because there were some people that kind of like made it hard, but whatever. Those people are living like bums now, so. Anyway, yeah, I feel like this is a good place to wrap it up for today. Again, I don't know if I'm going to post this video. I don't think I will, but I will see if I feel like posting it or not after. Yeah, this video was just to get to know me a bit and like for me to get used to like speaking to the camera, because I think you guys could tell that like at some points I'll just like not look at the camera and like look around the room. I do that a lot for some reason. I don't know why. Even when I'm speaking to someone, I just do that naturally. Don't really know why. It really pisses me off because I need to stop doing this. I just did it now. See, because there's a lot of distractions here. Because like there's some portraits right in front of me here of like me and my mum and stuff, but I don't know why I keep looking at them because I see them all the time. But yeah, I feel like that's a good place to leave it for today. If I post this, thank you so much for watching, guys. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Ew, I feel so cringe saying that. Okay, I'm gonna have to start saying that a lot now. But yeah, don't forget to do that. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.